Hey Haley.
What?
What are we doing?
Going to make some glass and kick some.
We're gonna be in there. Well, Haley is. Haley's doing things with big glass. I'm doing little things. I was doing that, but I didn't like it because I was scared of furnaces. Look what Haley made, guys.
You did too, right? Creepy sexual suggestion joke. You have to have that in the video.
Hi, Maddie. What did you make?
I don't know. I just took shapes.
It's Colin.
Oh my goodness.
And Lucan.
Hello, Morgan's video blog. Am I on the radio?
Yes, you're totally on the radio. Lucan, what did you make?
Yes.
Oh, here it is.
It looks
This is mine.
inside. Oh,
It's got 4 air
that's
bubbles.
supposed to be. Ooh,
Ooh, that was pretty.
I like this one.
Their lesson is beginning, but I'm going somewhere else. Oh no, where am I going? Where am I going? Going back here. Because I am authorized personnel. This is the flame working place. We interrupt this broadcast with a public service announcement. Poop is very important. P-O-O-P. Propane, oxygen, oxygen, propane. This is propane. This is oxygen. This is oxygen. This is propane. When you turn on a torch, make sure you turn on the propane first, and then the oxygen. And when you turn it off, turn the oxygen off first, and then the propane. Otherwise, you will explode. We now return to your regularly scheduled program. There's an octopus that I didn't make. These are mine. They're really awful. Okay, this is what Liz looks like through the glasses. This is
Is it all purpley-ish?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Who's excited to make a pumpkin? So we want a relatively squat pumpkin. I've got a nice, that's relatively squashy. I just point it upward a little bit so it can squish or squash back on itself. If we're going to cut lines into something, we'd probably cut lines with a knife, right? What we're going to do is we're going to let it chill out, stiffen up, but not too cold because it'll blow up. And then we're going to pick a spot where we want a line to exist. There's a line. Yes, it does. So that's the bottom of the pumpkin right there. Let's make it nice and flat. If we want to flatten the bottom, we just heat the bottom because that's the spot we want it to be flat. And then switch it. And then we're going to take this other little tiny orange rod. And notice how I'm doing this connection. I have this is warm, this is relatively cold, and I do it outside the, yeah, so it's gonna hold, but it's not gonna hold very strong. And we're gonna move it on the other side.
My face is too hot for these glasses.
I'm sorry. And then when you have that little bump there, you get the bump hot, you let this cool off a little bit, tear it off. And now we're gonna add a little stem. So how would we add a stem? I want this hot, because this is what I'm going to be working with. But I also want the top of my pumpkin a little bit hot so I get a nice strong seal. So I get a little bit of orange to it, and then I can do this connection outside the flame. Use a really soft heat out here. That way we don't melt it too quickly. Adjust that. And then once we're done, then you grab me the little thing. What's it called? You hang your clothes hanger. I'm gonna take this guy, hold on to it. I think I've shown you this a couple times before. And a little tap. And then it comes off pretty darn clean. But we wanna make sure that it stays nice and clean. So we can turn our torch down. Now when I put it away, the last spot I heated, I'm gonna try and have sticking up. Because there's cottony stuff inside the annealers. No, it's not flammable at all. It's actually made out of glass, more or less, so it'll stick to it. And it ends up with this like nasty crud on top.
Like your hair.
Morgan just ruined a pumpkin. Look at that.
See what she made.
That's so cute. I made these really cruddy flower things. So bright.
And they broke.
Look at them doing important glass things. Hi, Haley. How have you been?
I got burned
You got burned. Where'd you get burned?
really bad. It's like,
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Mom got us in trouble. So let's take a picture in the gallery, and we got yelled at because I have a backpack. Lesson, don't listen to your mom. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this glass class. I really want to quit. My entire body was shaking and I wanted to run out of the room and cry, which is like the reason that I'm doing it. So I'm not as much of a wimp, because no one else in that whole room is scared of it. No one there. I'm just completely terrified and I don't want to do it anymore. So we'll just sort of see how this goes.
Is this good?
It's good to me. Maybe a bit more oxygen.
I know, you're all jealous of my moves. No, you can't say.
Pretty awesome moves.
I don't even notice when you're doing